Hey folks, this is Vincent Ali with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again, we're going to play Deep Rock Galactic, the board game. So, we are on Mission 2. We covered Mission 1 already yesterday. We did an unboxing video as well to cover all of the components, so if you're new to this particular series, then definitely check out those other two videos first. Today we're going to be tackling Mission 2, and our objective is to get 6 Morkite and 4 alien fossils. The mission-specific event, place a grunt at a tunnel exit of your choice, then activate all creatures. This is a quick look at the map. As you can see, there are now face-down areas that will contain, well, possibly the fossils that we need in order to complete the mission. She is playing as the driller, and I am playing as the gunner. The other two classes that we did not play as in the first mission. So, here's a quick look at the driller. She is using the cryo cannon, which is the alternate to the default flamethrower. Any reason why you picked the cryo cannon?
It's OP.
It's OP.
I don't know. It just looks better.
Okay. Ignore any resistance against mining. So whenever you do close combat, you ignore any physical mining damage that a monster may have. Okay. Also, on movement, you destroy a wall or stalagmite, but you end your movement. So you have the ability to walk into an obstacle and destroy it immediately. However, you have to end your movement there. Wow. You cannot drill, move into a space that has a mineral, however. You still have to stop and then mine those locations. Yeah. You just can't walk into them. However, you can, go, if you were here, you could go 1, 2, walk right into it, destroy it, and then end your movement there. However, whenever you use your drill, to do that, you do not gain any resources for using your powerful drills. So you're using the cryo cannon. I gave you the jury-rigged boomstick, but you are welcome to pick a different weapon if you'd like. I wasn't sure if you had a preference.
I'm pretty sure this is for the scout, isn't it?
It doesn't matter. You can pick any... well, okay, so I only did that because it was a blue set of dice, and we didn't have blue. But if you'd rather have, say, you pick. There's a bulldog heavy revolver. I don't know what kind of weapons you would prefer. You want that one. Okay. Okay. Then
I'm kidding.
You can have it.
This is actually the one of the driller's weapons.
I'm fine with that.
I actually don't mind this because when you overclock it, instead of choosing just one blue die, it's for both die. Okay. So it's fine.
You can have a revolver if you want. The experimental plasma charger, which is red dice. Oh, the overclock on that is a die, but it also has an area of effect.
Maybe that one's the driller. I remember the driller having a plasma one.
Okay, there's a burst fire gun.
That's cool.
But these are green dice, and that's a blue and a green there. It's the Warthog. That's the engineer shotgun, I think.
Cool.
But anyway, if you're happy with that, that's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
I am the gunner, and I stuck with the powered minigun as the default. I also took the experimental plasma igniter. And my abilities, 1 action to place 1 or more zip lines adjacent to your space. Also, as an action, I can place a shield token on or adjacent to your space. The shield generator is not like other things in the sense that you can keep reusing them every turn like a flare. You have to go to a supply pod and restock the shield once you use it. So it's like a one-off kind of thing until you get to a supply pod. But this shield will simply block all damage on one tile around it. So range 1. So in case we're in the middle of a heavy combat situation, I can throw that down and protect us from damage. So that's kind of cool. I also have, with my powered minigun, the ability to do successive attacks as a free action. I still spend ammo, but I can pretty much just keep firing with this thing. Oh, wow. So as long as I want to spend ammo and just roll 3 more green dice to try and hit stuff again. Nice. So yeah, that's where we're at. I guess we'll give it a try. Do you want to go first?
No, I went first last time.
All right.
I can already see me house rolling this for the driller because the driller is not that powerful. I don't think
in this game.
Well, in any game really. But for this game, I would make it so that it would be more akin to the video game, I would say, like, he could move through these because he's a driller, you know?
Yeah, I still think it's... Yeah, that whole thing is underpowered, that whole drill mechanic, I think.
Yeah.
Because you have to end your movement on that space.
That's silly.
That is, especially when you can roll double mines on... double pickaxes on the mine die. But anyway.
Whatever, it's fine.
You also have the cryo cannon.
Yeah.
When you attack with it, you freeze the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be your biggest asset.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you freeze an enemy, any future damage against it is doubled.
Oh, okay.
And when it activates, you just simply remove the frost token, and it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
So you're crowd controlling these monsters. You also, as a free action, as a free side effect, you can freeze up to 2 other adjacent enemies. Okay. So you can like crowd control a huge area.
Yeah. That's definitely his specialty in the video game, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I use the flamethrower personally, but that's okay. Anyway.
Are these limited?
No, you can,
Oh, okay.
when they come off, that's just for you.
Okay.
The flame tokens were more for the flamethrower, should you have stuck with that.
Or the incendiary grenade?
If that's what it does, I don't know what it does. The incendiary grenade that you were drawn, roll 2 yellow dice and apply them to each space. No. This flame token is a special thing with the flamethrower.
I see. Okay. So it has nothing to do with
Not
this
really.
part.
I just put it there. Yeah, there's little flame tokens there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's give it a try. Again, this, as a reminder, this is our second time playing the game now, so we might get a roll wrong or two. From the last game, I learned that the loot bugs give you a default 1 gold, and then when you roll the die, you get whatever it says. So we should have been given more gold than what we were during those sessions.
Yeah, that's okay.
And there may have been other mistakes. Whenever you go to an adjacent space, you reveal these. Mm-hmm. If it's like an apoca bloom or a fossil that you do not need to mine, you have to walk over it to pick it up.
Okay.
You don't have to land on it.
Pass it? Or, so you don't have to land on it. But
you do have to, not end your movement, but you do have to walk over it.
Yeah, okay.
So if you were here and this were an apoca bloom, you would go 1, pick up, and then 2, 3, or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So you could keep moving. Okay. You don't have to end your movement on it.
But you could. Right?
You could if you wanted to, but you can pick it up and keep moving if you didn't want to.
If you ended your turn on it though, could you pick it up?
You pick it up regardless.
Okay.
If you walk past it, you can pick it up. If you land on it, you can pick it up.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure.
If it's a loot bug or something with the pickaxe symbol, you have to mine it. And if you mine it from an adjacent space, you do pick it up.
Okay.
Whenever you pickaxe something, if you're adjacent to it and you mine it successfully, you get to pick it up. You don't have to walk over it. Okay. You only have to walk over things that are not mineable.
Okay.
Anyway, so as the gunner, I have 3 actions. I move the cards off to the left rather than up here, just so you can see what they look like, and it's easier for me without having to reach across the table.
Good idea.
I was thinking about going like, there's some grunts here that start as stalagmites, so 1, 2, and I think that would reveal, right? What
is our objective?
Our objective is to gather all the morkite. There's 6 morkite and 4 fossils.
Okay.
So I might start down here and do the whole zipline thing to get across the chasm. Just so we can start working down here. The only downside is there is a spawner here. We just have to be cautious of that. But getting here and revealing these and then mining that out, I think I might start trying to do that. All right. I don't want to waste my primary weapon on little grunts if I can help it. Not unless they're all together. So, all right. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Now, because I'm adjacent to this space, I'm going to flip it. And that is a
bulb.
A bulb, thank you. And what that is, whenever you pick that up,
I actually don't know if it's a bulb.
Barley bulb, yeah. Whenever you pick that up, you draw a rock and stone card for yourself, and then discard the token. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, and then onto this space for 3 to pick it up. And that discards the token, but I get to draw a rock and stone card for fortune and glory. Double the yellow result. Interesting. So it's kind of weird. If I could use that yellow weapon.
There you go.
I could use it there. So it was 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 action. For a second action, I'm going to zip line. or create zip lines. So I'm going to go 1 like that. So just 2 across like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then for my third action, this counts as 1 space. The zip line counts as 1. So it's going to go 1, 2, and that's going to reveal this. And this is a loop bug. And I can't... I'm going to go... I don't think I can land on it. Do I want to stay there? I don't want to...
Okay, so that counts as
The zip line
movement.
is 1 space.
1 movement.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Pretty sure. I'm sure I'll be corrected. And I could end my movement there and just... Because I don't want to be too close to this. I might go 3 here, just in case something does spawn. I have some space, some wiggle room.
Are you gonna mine?
I can't. Not with movement.
I mean, like next turn.
Next turn, yeah, probably. So maybe I do stay there, and I'll do the mining and try and get both of these.
You could try to just go on it, right?
I don't think I can go on the loop bug.
Okay.
I don't know if I can share the space with the loop bug or not. I don't mind staying there and just trying to double mine this. So,
all right. Why not? You can get on a loop bug in the video game.
You could, technically. All right, I'm fine with that.
All right.
So, I'm going to go ahead and just end my turn, and then I draw an event card. They're closing in. Increase the swarm threat by 1. We're on hazard 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. So, now these creatures will activate. This was here, that was here. So now they're going to go... The grunts have a movement of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and this one goes along the wall. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And that's it. Those are the only creatures on the table right now.
Mm-hmm.
So now it is your turn.
You said they have 1 health?
They have 1 health. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you go 1, 2, 3, and then do a pickaxe...
I was actually thinking about doing that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No, that also reveals this token.
Yeah, I don't pick it up yet, though.
No, it's a fossil. You'd have to walk over it in order to pick it up.
All right.
So that was 1 action. So you have 2 more left. In case you decide to attack with your hands. That's up to you.
Which I actually do in the video game quite a bit. Free action. What does freezing do?
Freezing prevents them. It not only double damage is against them. Whenever they're frozen, double damage against them, and they freeze to where if they activate on a future turn, they do not activate.
But the freezing token
goes
off
away.
them.
Correct.
Okay. I will pickaxe.
All right.
I'm
so
curious.
for your second action, you're going to attack them. If you get a double, you'll kill them both.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
We'll see. It's 1, so you killed 1 of them. Which one were you? Which one do you want to kill?
I will kill this one.
Okay. And it's okay. You have 1 more.
This flips over, doesn't it?
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. 1 more action. I'll just go here. 1, 2.
Maybe you should roll up your sleeve.
Sorry.
So you're going to pick this up then because you walked over it.
Yes.
So this fossil we'll just put off to the side.
Yes.
And that ends your turn, right?
Yes. Now the event.
Okay.
Now, hold on. I can look at the top card of the event deck. You may then choose whether or not to shuffle it.
You want to do that now?
Does it get worse, later on?
No. Well, it's up to you. You can use it whenever you want.
Well, I don't know. Does it get worse later on, or do
no,
the bad cards come up?
These aren't. No, this is a randomly shuffled deck. So whether you're using it now or later,
it doesn't matter. I'll just use it now.
Okay. So this is a rock and stone. So that means look at the top card of the event deck. You may then choose whether or not to shuffle the deck.
Follow the event description specific to this mission.
Which is place a grunt on a spawner of your choice and then activate all of them. That's not bad, actually. That's a nice one.
That's not no bad.
So you're going to spawn 1 grunt either on 1 or 2.
2.
And then they're going to activate.
Yeah.
So now this is going to go 1, 2 next to you and 1, 2 next to you.
I'm sorry.
All right. But your turn's over.
Yeah.
And now it's my turn. I'm going to attempt to mine just to try and get some of these things out of the way. It's a double mine. double pickaxe.
Wow. Nice.
So I'm going to pickaxe this thing and this thing. So I'm going to be rolling the loot die twice. First, we're going to do the loot bug. I'm going to take a gold for the loot bug because I did kill it. But I also get to roll for bonus, which is nothing. But at least we got a gold for that. So there's Molly. That's gone. Next.
Sorry.
Get your tin over here. Okay, so this one I mine. I was successful. I'm gonna roll and see what I get for that. It is a nitra.
Ooh.
So you don't have to put Molly's lid on. Okay.
It's so cute though.
This goes away. So for my first action, I mined those two things out. Second thing I'm gonna do is go one. Actually, I'll just go one here as my second action, and for my third action, I'm gonna attempt just to pickaxe that more kite.
You got it.
Yep, got it. So we collect that, and a single tile is drilled here, but that would end my turn.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to draw an event. Grunts everywhere. Place a grunt at exit 2. All creatures activate. Well, that's not good. Okay, so exit 2 is up there. So this one can't get to you, so he's just going to move one there. But these two will attack you now.
Alright.
So this one rolls, they each roll 1 die, so I guess just roll 2 dice for each one.
What does that mean?
It's a hit.
Ooh. Another hit.
Another hit, so you take 2 damage.
That's alright.
You gonna need help up there?
Nope.
You sure?
I got an idea.
Okay.
Alright, is that it?
That's it.
All
So
right.
it is now,
My turn?
yeah.
I'm gonna overclock my weapon.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so that isn't one action and a gold?
Yes.
Okay. And
So now you can roll 2 blue dice then.
I'm
right?
going to roll 2 blue dice and blow these suckers out of the
Now
water.
keep in
if I
mind
can.
that it has to be adjacent to... So let's say you rolled 2 blue.
Yeah.
Your target, you're going to pick a space for the target and then anything adjacent to that. So you wouldn't be able to hit these 2
Okay.
with 1 shot, but you could hit that one and then that one
Okay.
because they were adjacent to each other.
That's totally fine.
So you're going to use your boomstick
Yes.
to attack those guys. You have to spend 1 ammo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So there's that. You got a double and a single.
Okay.
So you could do that one. And so you're assigning dice in a row.
Yes.
And both of them are dead.
Yes.
1.
And that was my second action.
That was your
right?
second action, right. So you still have 1 action left.
I'm gonna use my pickaxe.
You're going to use your pickaxe against the little guy there.
Yes. Hopefully I can get 2 and I can hit a stalagmite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Well, here's the thing though. An attack and a mining action are 2...
Oh,
Actually,
really?
no. I think you can split that up. Because in the rule book, under... there's mining, damage, actually pickaxe. So it says pickaxe, mining, farming, self-defense, landscape. So yeah, you could split up it's 1 for mining and 1 for self-defense. So it's under the same category, pickaxe.
Okay.
So I'm fine with that. So you're gonna do 1 damage to this and 1 damage to a stalagmite of your choice. Any preference?
Or should I just mine this part?
You could, but what if there's
And
something
reveal
nasty
it.
on the other side you're not prepared for?
Alright, fine. I'll do Stella.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so this one or this, which one do you want?
The one right behind me.
Okay. So you get to roll a die for that and see what kind of loot it is. It is a gold. Okay. Gold. You got it.
Cool. I want to overclock my thing again next
You cannot. Nice try, though. All right, so that was action number 3.
Yep.
So a new card. Grabber attack. A grabber swoops in and tries to fly off with you. Dwarves within attack range, I am not, of your space, each receive a free reaction. So you pretty much have to roll 2 dice and suffer any damage. If you roll an exclamation point, you are down.
Wow. That is a grabber. I
We
should
need to- we should
have
probably-
saved that card.
We should have stuck together, I'm just saying, but okay.
Alright, okay, fine. Alright, 2 dice?
2 dice. Let's see what you get.
I'm down.
Well, you get knocked. You have to spend 2 points, 2 actions to get up next turn.
Yeah, and
you
I
take
also...
a damage.
Okay, that's right. Here you go.
All right, your driller is off to a great start.
Just like the video game. I'm not a good driller.
I feel like I need to come over to you and help you at this point.
We should stick together, I guess.
Hey, you went that way. I went this way.
I was closest to the drop pod.
I see. All right. Well, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Well, let's go 1, 2, and 3. That is a fossil. So I'll just land on it and pick it up. And then I'm gonna go 1 here, and then I'm going to mine that Morkite. So I'm gonna try 2 anyway. It is a success, so we have another Morkite. Did we put the Morkite in there before?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in here.
Gotcha. Okay, so over there's fine.
Sure.
I'm sure.
So
So I get to put a little thing there. But that ends my turn. So now we have to draw a new one, and this says... Volatile creature, increase swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, place an exploder at the exit closest to a dwarf, which is me.
Ooh.
So swarm threat by 1, and I have to put an exploder right there.
Okay.
All right. So it is now your turn.
All right.
I'm gonna be coming back up this way.
I'm going to spend 2 action points to get up. And...
You may want to, like, open this up when you've got more actions to spend. Because if you open that now with your last action, enemies might spawn in it. I don't know.
I know. It could be a 3 or something. I will... Okay, that was my 2 actions. I got 1 more action, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to mine for this stuff.
For that... All right.
Hopefully it's a nitra.
That's a good one. It would have landed that way.
Yes, it would have.
So, you've mined it, and now you get to roll a loot die.
The brown one?
Yes. Okay. Looks yellow to me, but gold. All right, well, nothing. Okay, so new event. They're closing in. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, activate all creatures.
Ouch.
This is getting bad. So now this guy activates, and according to him, so he has a movement of 3 and a range of 1. So he's just simply going to move next to me. Okay. But that's all he does.
Okay.
What sucks is that I have no way of getting... I don't think I can go through him. So I have to, like, blow him up. Oh, killing an exploder will detonate it as well, applying the same destructive effect to... So, if I kill it now, it will blow me up. Which is bad.
Maybe mine here?
I was thinking about ziplining. Well, I have to move here, shoot it, and then... or just mine it and accept, like, attack it and accept the damage. Its damage is dealing explosive damage to creatures. So I think it's just roll 1. It would roll one red die. And there's a possibility of...
I would say move here first and then
shoot it. Yeah. I hate to waste a whole turn doing that, but...
I'm getting damage.
Yeah. Okay, well, for my first action, I will... I wish I could, like, reach my zip line from there, but I can't. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to do this for 1. I will attack for 2. I'm just going to use my... it has no resistance except for the red. I hate to use my minigun on something like this when... I don't know, but I may have no choice. So I guess I'll just use my...
What about your plasma?
I know, but I want to save that for enemies that are resistant to green. So I'm going to just spend 1 and roll 3 dice, and all I need is 1 damage. So let's see how that goes. 3. Nice. Okay, so it's dead. It explodes everything around it. Doesn't hit me. And then for my third action... I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and try and make my way back up to you. But that's all I can do. Double the result. Choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged attack action. I might have to give that to you at some point. Okay, so now we draw an event. Place an exploder at exit 2. All other creatures activate. So another exploder comes out at exit 2. And in all other creatures, which there are none, activate. But that's it.
Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
What enemies give the mining damage?
What do you mean give it?
Like, because my close combat is ignore any resistance against mining attack.
Mactera spawns have resistance, according to the chart.
Oh.
Your driller ignores this.
I see.
And this. All resistances related to mining, you ignore them.
Alright.
Because your drill just drills right through it. So certain enemies are resistant to the white, but you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, so it is your turn. You've got 3 actions.
That's an exploder?
It is an exploder.
I'm almost tempted to try and shoot it before it gets close to me and damages me. I'll do that.
You're going to do it?
Yeah,
What are you going to do?
I'll shoot it with the cryo cannon.
Okay, so that's just 3 green
3
dice.
greens. And it shouldn't be hard, hopefully.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Here, move Molly this way.
No. Alright.
Wow.
You've gotta be kidding me.
3
right
blanks.
You've gotta be kidding me. And I can't...
It says to apply frostbite, though. I wonder if that's only on a hit, or let me take a look at. I've never.
That was bad.
That was pretty bad. According to the cryo cannon, it says will cause the target to become frozen when hit. When hit. So it was pretty much a wasted action.
Do it again.
You're gonna do it again. All right. So 3 more dice.
I swear.
Your driller is in need.
All right.
Can you not roll on the resources too? All right. This blows up, and now you've got 1 action left.
I almost want to roll again just to practice my rolling, shoot something.
Controlled roll.
I don't know how to do that. Sorry.
Learn.
I can't.
It's a skill.
Learn how to shuffle. I'll do it when you learn how to shuffle.
Wow.
cards.
Wow.
All right. So that was 2 actions. My last action, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah, get away from the spawners. Okay. We got an event. Mission specific. Follow the event description specific to this mission, which is spawn. Let me just make sure I got that right. Place a grunt at a tunnel exit of your choice, then activate all creatures. So where should we... If it spawns here, it will attack me. If it spawns up here, it will simply move.
Yeah.
So it's going to spawn here and then go 1, 2, 3.
That's totally
Closer
fine.
to you. All right, so now it is my turn. We should be wary of a swarm happening soon.
Yep.
Okay, so I feel like I need to get up to you, or do I come over here and mine and then mine again to try and just cut over here to you? Like, so we meet at this location? My only concern is we still have this and this to get to.
I can't go over pits, so I'm going to have to go here anyways.
So
right.
maybe we meet somewhere in the middle and work on this area over here, and then maybe up and then to the right, and then get out. So we just loop it. Okay. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 as action number 1. For my second action, I will just pickaxe this wall. It's a double 1. Awesome.
Nice.
So I'm going to then apply a mine there.
A wall there.
Wall and 1 there.
Okay.
And then for my third action, I feel like I need to get closer to you just for the sake of if anything grabs you, a reaction shot kind of thing.
I am going to get closer to you anyways, because I'm for sure coming here.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, all right. So I'll go...
You could get that Morkite.
I could, but here's the thing. Well, I can't get it. I have 1 more action left. I'd have to just move up here and that's it. My only concern is if I move here to set myself up, I have no line of sight with you because this is a wall. So we can't save each other.
That's okay.
All right, so I'll do that and end my turn. And now we draw a card. Unsettling rumblings. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this didn't trigger a swarm, draw another event. What did trigger a swarm?
Yeah.
So we're going to find out now. We have to draw a swarm card. It's gonna blow. Place 3 grunts at exit 1 and an exploder at exit 2, and then activate all creatures.
Okay.
Nasty. Okay, so exploder at exit 2 and grunt.
3 grunts.
Yep, I'm working on it.
That's a swarm already.
Grunt and grunt. My minigun is gonna see some work, I think, on the next turn, and then activate all creatures. So these are gonna activate 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that's as close as it can get to me, and then 1, 2, 3. And then this is going to go 1, 2. And then the exploder has a movement of 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that's it. It is now your turn.
Okay.
I'm missing my turret.
I have an idea. I'm going to go 1, 2, and end my movement here and drill it.
To just drill into it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that was my second action.
That was your first action.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you drill into a wall, you just end your movement there.
All right.
So that was your first action. You moved and right into a wall, then you're done. Second action is where you're at now.
Now, that stinks. I would need line of sight to do this, right?
What are you trying to do?
The incendiary grenade.
I can deal with them.
You sure?
I've got a minigun. I'm fine. If you wanted to throw that here, but that thing... Oh, that's yellow.
Yeah.
You could use that here and damage these guys if you wanted to.
I don't think it reaches. Like it's
range 4. 1,
I
2,
know.
3, 4.
But not the exploder, right?
Depends on... Oh, yeah. It would have to be within a triangle of each other.
Yeah.
So maybe get out of there and focus on just getting that stuff.
I was going to try and uncover the question mark.
That's fine. You want to go like 1, 2, and then see what this is?
1, 2...
It's a fossil, so you can move right on top of it and collect it.
Okay, sorry.
3. And you still have 1 more action left.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you just can't walk into these and collect them, but, yeah. I mean, you could use your... if you want... I mean, you could, in theory, use...
My incendiary...
Yeah, anywhere from your... You could... At this spot, and then triangle. It's up to you.
They're grunts.
They're grunts. I don't know if I'd waste it on that.
You said you got it handled?
I mean, I've got a minigun, and I can assign damage adjacent. So if I get 3 hits, I can just wipe them all out in 1 shot and be done with it.
Maybe we'll set up to get up here, so maybe I'll just do 1, and that's it.
That's up to you.
Now, if I drill here, it's going to reveal it, right?
So I would not end your turn drilling into that. Because what if creatures spawn here and then attack you?
I'll wait then. That's fine.
Unless you set up... I mean, I guess I'll mine this. Is that what you're...
Well, that's what I think... Oh, actually...
Do you want to, like, end here, and then get that on your next turn? Or...
The nitra? How much nitra do we have?
Because that way we can call down supply pods and stuff.
Yeah, actually, I didn't realize we had such low nitra.
Well, your health is concerning to me, because you have 2 health left.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, in that case, that was your third thing.
Yeah.
Alright, dug out surprise. Place a grunt on an empty ground space adjacent to you if possible. Dwarves within attack range of the grunt each receive a free reaction attack against it.
That includes me, right?
Yes, but I don't have line of sight. No, not you.
That's my
you. It's your card.
Yeah.
So a grunt is going to pop out
adjacent
to you.
But it said dwarves have a free action. Does that include me as well?
Dwarves within attack range of the grunt, that does not include you.
Oh,
Typically, reactions involve every other...
Yeah, alright.
So, unfortunately, it's just going to attack you. It rolls 1 die.
Wow. So it attacks, like, right away?
Yes, that's what it says. Dug out surprise.
Oh! Alright, fine.
If it survives, it attacks you.
Okay.
So, you have to roll 1 die and hope that it gets...
What does it mean, if it survives?
If it survives the reaction shot...
Oh, I see.
Then it attacks you. Blank. It does not hit you.
Okay.
So you're good.
Phew.
Alright, so it is my turn. I'm going to do 1 action to shoot these guys with my minigun. So hopefully Alright, so that's 2. So I'm going to do 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I really want to waste... I could, as a free action, shoot again, but I really don't want to waste an entire ammo for one grunt. So I'm going to not do that. Instead, I will mine for my second action and try and dig at least this one out so I have line of sight with that one. So I'm going to mine...
Oh,
nice.
perfect.
So I'm going to get that and that. And there we go. And then I have to get a thing there. And a tile there.
Mm-hmm.
And for my third action, I could try to just come to your rescue, maybe. You've got 2 health. This thing only attacks for 1, so I'm not...
I'm not too concerned. I'm gonna mine it next turn.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think of what I may want to do to... I'd hate to leave these monsters out doing things. Maybe...
You could get closer.
I think I'll go do like 1, 2, 3.
That's what I was thinking.
And then I can, if it attacks, maybe I can... I think I have a choice on who it attacks. Oh, whoever went last, I think, is who it attacks. So if it does activate right now, it would attack me and not you, which I'm fine with. So I'm going to end my turn there and activate a sweet spot. If not down, this is optional. Roll a mining die. For each pickaxe rolled, gain either 2 health or 1 gold, then increase the swarm threat by 1. I'm not going to worry about that. I think we're good on gold, and I don't want to risk any more swarm activity right now. So that's an optional thing. It is now your turn.
Fine.
Now, if you pickaxe and get a double, you can kill them both.
I am going to pickaxe.
All right. Here's hoping. Double. Nice. So you killed this.
Yep.
And you also mined out some nitra.
We only have 2, unfortunately.
Really? I thought we had more nitra than that.
Oh, we had 2.
2 nitra.
2 nitras, 2 gold, and 4 morkite.
We can use gold in place of nitra.
Oh, do you want me to call down some?
Do you think we need it?
Nah. Actually, this health is a little concerning.
I do want to spend 1 gold to overclock my weapon at some point.
Yeah. Alright, in that case...
But you could spend 2 nitra and 1 gold to call down a supply pod, and then that would give us some leeway for whatever's here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do 1, 2, and 3 to call down a supply pod.
Between us? Or, like, right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. So, we spent 2 nitra and 1 gold.
Yep, we have 1 gold.
And that will draw a card and 7 ammo, 4 other ammo, and 1 health.
1 health.
Unfortunately.
Oof.
So I'm just going to put that here and 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have to get more out of the box because I didn't plan
when you overclock, the bullets don't fill up.
They do
right?
not.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
1, 6, 2. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're good with that. 1, 2, that's 4, and then 1 health cube.
Which I'm gonna take for my second action.
So you called down a supply. Actually, you pickaxed, didn't you, for your first? You pickaxed for your first action, killed the grunt.
Oh,
Second action, you called down the supply pod. Third action, you
action,
interact with it. So that's going to give you, if you want to do that, you're going to get 1 cube.
Actually, I wanted to do this and reveal it so that you can just go in your next turn.
It's up to you. You're leaving yourself open to attack. I don't know what's on the other side.
I don't know what's on the other side either.
With only 2 health.
What happens? I don't know what happens when you flip it. Does it just get revealed?
It gets revealed, and any creatures on the tiles will spawn.
Oh, I see what you mean.
There are on these tiles. There are creatures. These are drawn randomly. There may be creatures on the reverse side that we cannot see that will spawn.
I'll just get the health as my final action.
You want to fill up your ammo as well while you're at it?
No.
You should.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah. You take whatever you want from the supply pod.
Oh.
As one action, you just take anything that you can to fill up your stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like one section or something.
No. You don't choose one section and fill it up. You take as much as you want from the supply pod to restock.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So that was 3, and now we draw a card to replace. Sticky Spitter, increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, place a web spitter at the exit closest to a dwarf. So that goes up by 1. It did not create a swarm, so this is a web spitter. At a exit closest, so I'm thinking 1 is closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, so this is closer. So the web spitter will spawn here.
Okay.
And that is it.
That's it. Okay, it's your turn.
All right. So I feel like I need to do some control over here. Part of me wants to start mowing down these things, but because I don't want to open this up until some of this is dealt with. I'm a little concerned about that. The problem is they're so far away from each other. I mean, I could use ammo and then restock and get some of that stuff back if I had to. So I could go like 1, 2 here, and I have line of sight here, line of sight here. I could like shoot this. I've range 5. Going here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could also attack that as well. So rather than go after this, I could go after these 2 and just try and knock them out. And then I could come back and then restock on a future turn. The web spitter itself has a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I do move down here and don't hit it, then I'll be in trouble. What do you think?
I don't know. I just know we need that Morkite up there.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. If I could go 1, mine for 2, but then I'd have 1 turn left. And I don't know if I really...
I think you shouldn't waste your... If you have to use an action to mine...
Yeah, alright. I will work on these guys while you do that. So, I mean, I have an entire action. So I'll go 1, 2... if I go 1, 2... I guess... do I have line of sight there? Where's my pointer thingy?
Up there, where the dice are.
From that section to that section. Yeah, there's line of sight. Okay, so I'm going to go there for 1. I'm going to shoot this for 2, because I don't like that thing. It's resistant to nothing. It has 2 health. So I'm going to spend an ammo to roll for the minigun. 2 damage, that would kill it, because it has 2 health. So that is dead. Now I could keep going with my minigun and shoot other things.
I would say go for it.
And I can restock when I get back up there. So I will take a free action and keep shooting. I'm going to aim for that one. But I have to spend another ammo to do it. And that's 2. That's dead. And again, as a free action...
it's too bad you can't split those bullets up.
Successive attacks are free actions, only costs 1 ammo. So I could do that again and use my last free action. I could use it
as well, because that way you can.
I could just restock. Correct. So I'm going to do that again and just 1, 2, 3, and that's my last ammo. So my next turn, I'll come up here for my 3rd action and restock as action number 1. Dead. So this thing is also dead. So I wiped out a good bit, and then for my 3rd action, just 1, 2, 3. I'll go right here. Okay. And then on my next turn, I'll restock this. I have no more ammo down here on my left side. All right, so we draw a card. Fast Critters. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack. Frozen and stunned creatures do nothing. Remove their condition instead. So we increase the swarm threat by 1, and that moves and attacks. But 1, 2, 3. But in order to attack, when an exploder attacks, so it's just going to blow up. I mean,
yeah, I guess
it says and attack. So if it's forcibly being told to attack, then I have to roll this die. It blows itself up and does 2 damage to everything around it. That's fine with me.
That's cheaty, but I don't know.
Well, it says moves and attack. So, I mean, I'm following what the card says, to be fair.
That is kind of weird. And
hey,
attack,
it worked.
Including the exploder.
That's fine.
And the attack condition for an exploder is for it to blow itself up?
Yeah, it blows itself up. It pretty much detonates.
That's hilarious.
It explodes instead, destroying itself and dealing explosive damage to creatures.
That is so lucky.
So I'm fine. So now it is your turn.
All right, I am going to do 1, 2, and end my movement there.
Okay.
All janky.
So what's going to happen? We're going to put that there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to take that off for the moment and then flip this over. Mm-hmm. And let's see what's there. Okay, so we have a slasher.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of enemies.
We have a grunt. We have a weapon upgrade. I'll just take that one, whatever's available. Mm-hmm. And that looks like 2 stalagmites.
Oh, is it? I thought they were cave leeches.
No, they're little rock symbols, so that's what we have. Mm-hmm. Oh, and the flare is here.
Okay.
So that's what we have to work with that one.
Okay.
You still have 2 actions remaining.
Yeah.
I would not want to get too close to this thing.
I know.
The slasher is resistant to melee, but you can get around that.
Mm-hmm.
It does attack for 2 dice,
Ugh.
so you do not want it to get within range 1 of you.
Okay.
But it's up to you on how you want to handle
that
this.
weapon upgrade is for these
That
2?
would slot into any of these weapons that you have.
So what does that do exactly?
It depends on the weapon upgrade.
Oh.
They're different upgrades.
Interesting. All right. In that case, I'll just do 1, 2, 3, and pick whatever this is up. Nitro?
You don't pick it up. You have to mine it now.
Oh, I see.
You could go 1, reveal it, and then keep...
go on it?
Well, you could do that. You can go 1 and then figure out where you want to go from there.
Oh.
Where do you want to go from there?
I'll just go in the same place that I was. I'll go over it, and then I'll...
You don't want to land on this and pick this weapon upgrade up?
I figured you could have it, because you're the one that's doing a lot of damage.
It's fine. You can have it.
No.
You need the help.
Yeah, but I'm mining a lot. I'm killing them with the mines.
Okay,
and
it's up to you. So you're going to go here instead?
Yeah.
All right. So that was 1, and then 1, 2. That's 2. So you have 1 more action remaining. So you're gonna mine.
Yes.
It's a blank.
These blanks, man.
I could
That's rough.
choose another dwarf to carry out a ranged attack. If you're worried about that grunt, I can help you. I can use that card, and you can attack it with a yellow.
With a yellow?
Or no, just a ranged attack. You would pick one of your weapons. And do you want me to help you? Do you want to go after that? If I'm going to go here, I could try and do the pickaxe action and get both.
And we can land in the same spot?
I can land right here, pick up the upgrade, and then pickaxe both.
Yeah.
Or try to.
What's my range? Is it this one?
Range 2.
So this would... Well, I meant for that card.
Any ranged attack, whether it be this or this, you pick.
Okay. Can I use that card then?
Yeah. Just use this to carry out a ranged attack.
Yeah, because that way when you land on that, if you do the pickaxe thing, you can actually, if you roll a double, you can get a stalagmite and a nitro or whatever.
So it means you get, which weapon do you want to use? The blue. Okay, so you're going to roll 2 blue dice, and you have to use one of your ammos for it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Or should I have done this one? Because I get a free action for 2 adjacent targets. That's only if I miss.
There's no adjacent targets, though. No, it's not if you miss.
Or if I hit.
When you hit that creature, if there were any creatures next to him, you could then carry that frost over to them. Oh. But that would not work here because there's no other creatures next to him.
But it would still be a free frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, but it wouldn't
dead.
matter because it would be dead.
Yeah, it only has 1 health. So it's kind of silly to waste.
Actually, should I have used an ammo? Because this is 3.
You pick.
Yeah, let's do a green because it's not resistant to green, right?
It's not resistant to either.
Yeah. It's more chance of me not rolling blanks, hopefully.
Well, we'll see how that goes.
Control dice.
Here you go. Got 1. That's enough to kill it.
I don't like rolling like that. It's weird to me.
Well, it's cleaner.
It's weird.
All right. So that was your third action.
Yes.
So we draw a card. And they're closing in. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. So it did not trigger a swarm. And we activate. This thing moves 3.
Ooh.
So I can 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Either way, I don't think. Whichever one moved last. So it would have to come up this way.
Nasty.
But I can try and knock that out. My only concern is it's resistant to both of my weapons.
Ooh.
It's resistant to both green and yellow, and I've got green and yellow weapons. Unless I roll a lot of green. I could do a plasma grenade.
Are you going to resupply first?
Yeah, I have to. But I was just talking strategy with you. For my first action, I will resupply. Actually, what I could do these yellow dice have doubles on them? They do, but it's a 1 in 6. Oh no, it's a 1 in 6 chance.
An overclock.
I could. I wanted to fire first and then restock. So if I overclock first, I could roll 2 yellow dice, but it's still a 1 in 6 chance of hit. I don't like those odds. I will just restock and I'm gonna restock.
Is it a 1 in 6?
Yeah, for the yellow dice, yes.
It doesn't look like it.
It is. I just looked. There's 1 there, a double.
Oh,
everything else.
Doubles. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, because it's resistant to yellow, so I would have to hit it a lot with doubles. But anyway.
Is it resistance to red?
No, it's not. So I could use the red die. I'd rather use it against tougher enemies, this plasma grenade. I could use this card to double the yellow result. So I hate to waste that card as well. But, okay, so I'm going to retcon. Before I do anything, I'm going to shoot it with this. At first, I'm going to overclock.
Okay.
So 1 gold.
And 1 action.
Yep, and 1 action. I'm going to flip this over. Second action, I'm going to roll 2 yellow dice with this against this. Okay, and that. 2 yellow. I'm going to spend this card to double the yellow result. So I'm going to double that one. That's 3. 3 minus 1 resistance. Yeah, get this. There's just so much crap over here. This thing has 1 yellow on it. So my attack is, I don't know if it's double. I think it's double this. It says double the die result. I don't know if that means total or just pick 1 die. It doesn't say pick 1 die. It just says double the yellow result.
This isn't yellow. This is a gold die.
Oh, it is. I can't see very well. Okay, fine. I did not realize that. Mm-hmm. Okay, in that case, that screws me up.
Oof. That would be 1 damage.
So had I known that, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Do you want to retcon?
I'm gonna retcon that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna keep the overclock just to keep it fair.
For 1 action.
For 1 action. Second action, I will. Let me just remove the. Well, no. I guess I'll just restock for 2, and as my third action, I will just attack it with my minigun, and if I can. I'm going to be rolling 3 dice, so maybe I can hit it successively and just kill it, even though it's resistant. So, or should I have... I didn't have this to begin with. Yeah. So, first action, just to recap. Overclock, secondary weapon. Second, restock, resupply. Third action, shoot it with the minigun. Mm-hmm. And hope that I can get maybe 3 damage in there. We'll see how that goes. Woo! Okay, it has resistance to 1.
Yeah.
So 3 minus 1 is 2, and it is dead.
Wow, nice.
So I got lucky. So that is my...
He only had 2 health? Wow.
He had, yeah, he's resistant to green, 1 green, but, yeah, he has 2 health.
Okay. Alright.
I just didn't want you getting hit again, because that's nasty. So now we draw a card. And aerial surprise. Lose 1 health or throw yourself to the ground to avoid getting hit. Ignore this card if you already knocked down. So I might as well... Do I want to... I can lose 1 health. I'm fine with that. I'm going to just take 1 health. Because I need to keep moving. Alright, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for my first action.
Okay.
I'm going to mine.
Mine for your second action? 2, nice. So what are you gonna do? The stalagmite?
No, the nitra and the morkite.
Oh, I didn't see that back here. Okay. So this and this. And 1 goes there.
Yep.
1 goes there.
And my final action, I'm going to go up here.
Okay. Let me get more of these single tiles because we're gonna need them. Alright, so we get to draw an event. Which is mission specific. So we're going to spawn 1 grunt at one of the 2 locations and they activate. So I'm fine with this down here. It has to work its way up to us. So I'm going to spawn it there. They activate 1, 2, 3.
This one was farther.
But we're going that way.
We're going that way. That's right.
I'd rather
it
chase us rather than run into it.
That's fine. I forgot about that.
So it's my turn.
Yep.
I am going to... Okay, fine. 1, 2, I'm going to land on this spot here.
Yeah.
It is a weapon upgrade. And this is a die times 2, which, let's see what that does. According to the rulebook, there's a section for all of the upgrades here somewhere. There they are. Okay, so according to this, the very top one, choose 1 die result for each attack. The damage on that die is doubled. If you double the scare effect, you may move the affected creature up to 4 spaces instead of 2. So essentially, one of my dice, I can double the damage.
That would have helped with that.
Yeah, it would have. My question is, I'm going to put that on the minigun only because, like, I'm going to be rolling 3 dice.
Yeah.
So having that extra oomph with the minigun would be awesome. So for my second action, I think I will mine. This is red sugar.
Oh, that's red sugar.
Yes.
I didn't know. Dang, I thought that was nitro.
Yeah, it's red sugar.
All right.
Do you want me to keep maybe moving this way, or how do you want to... We've got to spawn things soon. Maybe I should mine and try and get more nitra, and then we can call down another supply pod.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, so I'm going to spend my second action mining.
I'm actually probably going to move up here. That way
Really?
this doesn't connect.
That's going to take forever.
Ow.
Okay. Because you have to end your movement on each
I know,
turn
but
to
if
do
you're
that.
going to mine, by the time we get there, you're going to catch up to me.
I got 2 pickaxes. So, what's going to happen is, this spawns 3 red. I'm going to take 1 of them and fill mine up to 5. And these 2 stay here. If you run back over this spot, you can heal. You've got 3 out of 5 health, so you could come back if you need to and pick that up.
Okay.
I'm also going to mine this one out.
Okay.
And I have to roll the loot die for that, which is up here.
Okay. And remember, you have that double, so you can double it.
I will double that. This is 2 gold.
Oh, perfect. We can call this supply pod.
All right. There we go.
All right.
But that was my my second action.
Oh, nice.
Third action. Excuse me. Third action. I hate to waste all this ammo down here, but we're kind of full up on that. Because when we call supply pod, this goes away and a new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Supply pods move from where they were to where you want them. Oh. And this goes away and a new card comes out with new supplies.
Interesting.
So I might just move up. I feel like maybe...
I would say fill up as much as you can. Because I'm probably going to get the help.
I want to stay close to you in case of...
I'm going to go down here. And then as I'm coming up here, by the time
what are you going to do?
I'm going to go to the health, right?
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to work my way up here so that it doesn't connect to the 2. And by the time I finish... You're going to be caught up to me.
If you think so.
I think so.
And then you're going to just come right down to the to the escape pod?
Yeah.
Because we're going to be done with everything. All right, that's fine. So I guess I'll go 1, 2, 3, and hang out here and sort of guard things. I'll resupply if I need to.
Wait, what's our mission again?
Collect all the morkite and the fossils.
How many?
We have 3 fossils. There's 1 left, which is here.
Oh, okay, damn.
And
the 2
1,
morkite.
yeah. So once we get this, and this, we win.
I was gonna say if we don't need the fossil, if we got all the fossils, we could just collect the morkite and then get out of there.
No, we have to reveal this at some point.
All right.
Unless we come back here, reveal it, and come back.
No.
Okay. Because what if we reveal something nasty here? Then we have to go all the way back around.
No, I can just move.
All right, fine. All right, that was turn 3. Bugs. Increase the swarm threat by 2, but no further than the next swarm space. All right, so that's just that.
Okay.
And now we reveal a creature. What's that buzzing sound? Place 3 grunts at exit 1 and 1 Mactera spawn at exit 2, then activate all creatures. So 3 grunts at exit 1. 1.
Well, there you go.
I've got my minigun prepped and ready. 1, 2, 3. Actually closer to the nearest dwarf. Mm-hmm. And then Mactera spawn, which is the flying one, at exit 2.
That's fine.
All right, and then they all activate. So all creatures activate. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then the Mactera moves 3 as well, has a range of 3. Can fly over obstacles, including still... Okay. So it can fly over obstacles, but not through dirt. Okay. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that is the creatures. Okay, that was the swarm. And it is now your turn. If we're going to call down another supply pod, you technically don't need to come back for the red sugar.
Yeah.
More red sugar may spawn with the supply pod.
I'm going to mine.
You're going to mine for that morkite?
For that morkite.
All right, go for it.
Might as well. I'm right next to it.
Blank. Okay.
I'll do it again. 2.
Okay. So you want like 1, 2?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay, so 1. Mm-hmm. And then here's a morkite. And 2.
For my 3rd action... I'm probably going to help you out with that because that's ridiculous.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah. I can handle... I've got the minigun. I'm fine. My concern is I don't know what's... Yeah, it's up to you. I've also got 5 health. And I've got double damage on my minigun. Mm. And I plan to once I fire, I'm going to restock. Right. So I'm just going to kind of camp this location, use my ammo, and then restock.
All right. In that case, my final action, 1, 2.
You're going to move up there and just sort of...
Chillax.
Chillax. Okay. All right.
Can it even see?
Yeah, barely.
Right.
We will have to change battery here in a second, though, because we're at a half an hour.
Okay.
Okay, so now a new card spawns, Collapsing Floor. The floor gives away below you. Roll 2 dice, monster dice, ignoring any damage. If you roll an exclamation point, you become down. You accidentally uncover a piece of lost gear in a cave pocket below you. Take a random upgrade token.
Oh.
So first roll 2 dice.
Okay.
And see... Okay, so you are knocked prone.
I'm sorry.
But you gain whatever this is. I don't know what it is.
This is a shield thingy?
Okay. So shield token. Let's see what that does. Well, you can put it on any weapon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ignore any resistances the target creature may have against this weapon type. All damage applies. So if a creature is resistant to green, you can ignore it.
That's good.
Okay. So that is it.
Yeah.
And it is now my turn.
Yep.
I think I'm going to spend some time shooting things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Range 5. So I'm going to do 1 shot for this one. And then just roll 3 dice. 2. That's that. But then I'm going to use my free action to shoot again. But I have to use another ammo to do it.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim for this one down here. And I'm going to spread the love around depending on how many hits I get. 1, 2.
Controlled roll, babe.
1, 2. Dead. I cannot keep going because I have no line of sight. So what I'm going to do is, I think for my second action, I'm going to resupply and take these last 3.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
And you might as well fill that up.
Yeah, because this is overclocked, right. So there's that and that. And then for my third action, I think I'm going to retreat toward you.
Yay.
So that we can stay together. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And now I draw a card. Glowing walls. Place 1 gold in the wall closest to you. If several walls are at equal distance, choose which one. Increase the swarm threat by 1. We need to get there quickly because we need to get there fast.
Yeah.
So we have to place a gold token to the wall closest. I get to pick where. I guess this one here is fine. Not that I'd go after it at this point.
Yeah.
I'd rather just get the mission done. All right,
That's it?
so that's it. Let me change the battery, though.
Sure.
What the? Why is it on a half an hour?
All right, we're good?
All right, we are good. So it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 actions to...
Stand up.
Yep, and then move to the right for 1 action.
All right. I'm hoping that we can get over there and out by the time we're done drilling through all of this.
Yes, I'm sure.
So you're there.
And that's it.
That's okay. Tough spot. Optional. If not prone, lose 1 health to get the ammo crate. Fully restock a weapon of your choice.
No.
Don't need to do that. All right, well, that's it.
Good.
My turn. I think I'm going to come up your way and help you dig this
Thank
out.
you.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 for 1 action. I can't land on you, unfortunately. So instead of doing that, I wonder if I should... I mean, you limited my options a bit.
Sorry. What you could do is make your way here and try to kill the Mactera before it gets to us.
I guess. But then, I mean, I could. All right.
But then anything that spawns in number 2 will have a shortcut to us.
Correct. I mean, I could try and make my way back down this way. That was a wasted movement. If I come back down this way and try and come up that way and help you, but I kind of want to stick together.
I think you should. I think you should still move there and at least mine this spot.
For what reason?
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to have no choice but to connect it to get to the drop pod. I don't know.
It's a shame I can't overwatch. If I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, I still wouldn't have line of sight with this thing. I mean, I could mine out minerals and try and get more stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
How many?
We have 1 nitro and 2 gold.
Oh, see, we have enough for another supply drop, so I don't think we need any more minerals at this point. I feel like we just try and rush that. So I guess I'll come up to you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and I'll stop there, and then I'll just mine that spot. I feel like that was a complete waste. 2.
How do you think I feel?
So 1.
And then the one behind you.
The one behind me is fine. Okay. But now we're kind of away from the creatures, so we're kind of taking the scenic route. Alright, so next we've got fast critters. Increase swarm threat by 1, which I just did. If this did not trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack. Frozen and stunned creatures do nothing. Okay, so creatures will move. This one moves 1, 2, 3. The Mactera spawn moves 1, 2, 3. There's nothing for them to attack because they're not in range, so that's that. Okay. It is now... No, there's a swarm coming.
Yeah, the only thing I can do
is move 3
just
spaces.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
Alright, so I'm going to need more tiles. You really are testing the limits of the component count. We might have to take from here at some point.
We could take this, right? We don't really need that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we draw a card. Increase swarm threat by 1, which it did trigger a swarm, so that is the only thing that happened. So This is grunts everywhere. Place 2 grunts at each tunnel exit and then activate all creatures. So,
okay, that's not so bad.
No. 1, 2. I hate the hex.
Yeah.
I wish this was rubber or something. All right, 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And then activate all creatures. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And then those 2?
Yeah, they can't reach us. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
The only way to get to us is around. So.
And now it is your turn.
I can cover our rear, or I can just move up, and I could. If I mine this, then
they'll connect to us. They'll actually these ones will probably.
I feel I have to wait for you. That's the down. We're wasting time doing that.
It's a driller. You know how at the end of the game.
I know, but we're on a time limit here. You know what I mean?
We'll get it.
Well, what am I supposed to do on my turn aside from?
You could move down and see if you can get aim line of sight for at least that grunt that's in front of the Mactera.
All right. So if I go 1, 2, 3, I don't have line of sight because of the stupid. I feel like I need to stay close to you. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then for 2 actions, what in the world am I supposed to do with this? Move, attack, pickaxe, throwable, overclock, resupply, exchange, play rock and stone cards for free.
Can we exchange?
What would it...
I would just give this to you.
Why? You're going to need it coming up. I don't know what's on the other side of that.
That's true.
I could drill that for 2, or mine it for 2, and then for 3, body block.
If you want. That way it'll be kind of like a shortcut to get...
These would all have to then come back around. I think that might be a good idea.
If you want.
I'm a little concerned if things spawn at 2, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So I could just end my turn there and wait for you to drill through that.
It's whatever you want to do.
I have no choice.
You have choices.
All right, fine. I'll just end my turn there. Not again. Place a grunt at exits 1 and 3. Well, there is no 3.
Not yet.
And then all creatures activate. Grunt. At exit 1, all creatures activate. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. It is your turn.
How come they're going around?
Where else are they going to go?
Straight.
Where were they at?
One was right here, and you pushed him this way, and then this one was right here.
All right, fine.
I'm just saying.
Happy? Okay.
All right, I'm going to mine.
If it makes that big of a difference.
I don't know. I'm just trying to play by the rules. The mining thing.
You're fine. 2 pickaxes. Okay,
Perfect.
so 1, 2. So we got the last Morkite.
Mm-hmm.
So now this gets revealed.
Yes.
Okay, so we flip that over.
I don't know how this was. Was it like that?
Sure. That's fine.
Okay.
So that goes...
Oops.
We already knew what it was. It's fine. That is a stalagmite.
Yep, a stalagmite here as well.
That is a grunt.
3 grunts.
Oof. 1.
And a weapon upgrade.
3 grunts.
Mm-hmm.
1.
That arm reach.
2. Well, 3. And then a random weapon
upgrade.
upgrade right there. So you still have 2 actions remaining.
Okay. For my... Alright. For my second action, I'll do 1 and 2. Right? Okay. And then my third action, I'm going to try and hit maybe these 2. This one and that one. I don't know.
What do you mean? It's adjacent. You're going to pick one spot.
Oh, I only have range 3. Wait, no, that does...
You could do that. I mean, this is going to... You're going to shoot 3 dice, right?
Yeah.
So you assign 1 die for each adjacent creature.
That's what I was...
So yeah, you would target this and then bounce them that way. Okay. So it's 3 dice?
Yes.
Okay.
And 1 ammo.
And 1 ammo. There you go. Wow, 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
That bounced, bounce, bounce. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
And
that was it.
That was it. Okay. A new card comes out. Unsettling rumblings increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, draw another event card. Ooh, okay, we have to draw another one. Mission specific event. Follow the event, which is spawn a creature at one of our choice, the grunt, and now all creatures activate.
I'm surprised you didn't put it back there. Just because it'll have to go around. Oh, well.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is fine. 1, 2, 3.
And then that one activated too, right? Because it came from.
1,
Wait,
2.
I don't know where it came from.
Well, no, that was the original. That's where it spawned, right? Or no? Fine. 1, 2, 3.
I don't know anymore. And it is your turn.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to.
You could either.
I'm gonna get these so you can concentrate on the escape pod.
That sounds fine.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 and pick this up, whatever
Nice.
it is. It is just roll a red die whenever you attack with it. I'll go ahead and put that on my minigun.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 and pick up the fossil along the way. So that's everything that we had or need. And now for my third action, I will mine. 2 pickaxes.
Whoa, nice.
I'm just going to take from here. It's not needed in here because we're not coming down here anymore.
Yeah.
So 1 and 2. And that will end
Nice.
my turn.
Event.
They're closing in. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, activate all creatures. So here we go again. Did you increase that?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's stalagmite. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. So for my turn, I'm gonna try and hightail out of there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
That ends your movement there,
Yes.
but
Yes, it does.
But you still have a third action, so you can get in the escape pod.
3.
3.
Yes.
Now, because you're in the escape pod, you no longer draw events.
Yep.
So now it is just my turn, and I'll just go 1, 2, 3, and we're out.
Yeah, I told you we had ample time.
Ample time. So, what did you enjoy this one better?
Yeah, this is a little bit more sweaty.
Was it?
I loved that it really actually felt like the ending of the actual video game where all the creatures are like trying to come at us while we were trying to get to the
Could you imagine? But see, in the video game, some creatures dig through the rock to get to you.
Yeah.
And I have to wonder if like the Praetorian or whatever can do that in this game. That'd be interesting.
Oh, they don't have a sand shark in here, huh?
There's no sand shark.
Wow, that would have been funny.
That's the last thing we need. Being dragged all along the board.
That would be fun.
So yeah, that was mission 2. I didn't get a chance to use my abilities, unfortunately. At this point, toward the end, we were just hightailing it out as best we could. I like the fact that with the driller, we were able to juke them by creating a line around the board.
I know, and you weren't too fond of
I was a little concerned we didn't have enough time. Because before, we ended the game down here, and now we ended the game over here for mission 2. I was a little concerned that we were going too slow.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
The fact that I don't have to pickaxe and have a chance of not doing it is pretty good for the driller, I guess. Just moving on to it. I still think he should, like... I don't know, like ending his movement on the wall is just silly to me, but...
Maybe it's for balance purposes?
Yeah, I can see that, because it can be a little bit OP.
Just to go
overpowered.
1, 2... Overpowered to just 1, 2, 3 and be done with it. We didn't even need the second supply pod. Look at that.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Yeah. Did you like the driller, or would you rather be the scout?
I'd rather be the scout.
Yeah, the scout, okay. I like the gunner. I mean, he consumes a lot of ammo, but I like his ability to successfully just keep successive attacks. Just as long as you've got ammo, you can just keep shooting.
Dice rolls are rough, though. I missed a lot. I felt like I definitely let you handle all the killing. And I only...
Well, that's what the gunner does. I didn't
Yeah.
even use my shield once. I should have.
Yeah.
I forgot about my shield ability.
I didn't use my freeze at all.
Yeah, we had a big plan in mind. Oh, we're gonna use our shield. We're gonna use our abilities.
We didn't use like this again.
I didn't use my grenade. I guess I should have at some point. But this is
Weird.
just mission 2, according to the.
So they get harder.
Yeah, well, it says challenge level novice on the top.
Okay.
The next mission is experienced.
Okay.
And then after that, it's experienced, and then veteran, veteran.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was our last novice mission.
Okay. Hazard 5 next.
No has 5. Well, there you go, folks. Deep Rock Galactic Mission 2. The more views I get on these videos, the more likely we'll do more. So I guess subscribe if you haven't already. If you guys, subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Rock and stone. Sorry.
For Carl!
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Okay.